use Exchange with its non-interactive mode. If you are very familiar with Exchange itself, sometimes you want to use it with your own needs. Fortunately, for your convenience, we have a non-interactive mode for you to use. For the non-interactive mode, we just simply need the Exchange non-interactive subcommand. And we need to pass a configuration file to tell Exchange how you decide the answer of each question in the interactive mode. Here, the configuration file is listed in our document. What you need to do is just simply copy and paste it into your own configuration file, then change the options you need. Let's see the configuration file in detail. First, you need to choose what device you want to use. Here we choose one device here. Of course, you can choose more device. Just simply copy and paste the device ID to the configuration file. And the second, there are models for you to use. We just need to simply copy the name of the model, then paste it into the third option, the select model. Here we choose DigiNet MNIST. Then we need to decide whether we need to use the default dataset. We set it to true. One hint for you is that if you want to use customized dataset, we need to set this option to false, then configure the corresponding dataset of your chosen model. For example, here, if I want to use the customized dataset for DigiNet MNIST, I need to set the use default dataset to false, then configure the train data path in the customer dataset config option and other options of this model. Now let's go through to bottom, and here we need to choose which optimization method that we want to use. Here we choose pooling in the Exchange mode option. Also then we need to choose the GPU here we want to use. We choose the first GPU. You can see these options are exactly the same as what you can see in the interactive mode. We have configured learning rate, epochs, and primary interest, and so on. By the way, you of course can input your customer workplace path. If you have input the workplace path, all files generated during Exchange is running will be saved in this path. If you leave it to blank, Exchange will generate a place for you. Now let's try non-interactive mode. Exchange, just simply type Exchange non-interactive with its config file option, followed by the config file we just created. Now let's start it. Now you can see Exchange is starting now. Now everything you can see here is exactly the same as you see in the interactive mode. We just need to wait for the result. Now here, our optimization is finished. We can check out our result in the output path. Now here is our result.